What is up, guys? Welcome on back to my channel. Today we actually ended up coming out to a car meet. Got my buddy Drew, my car, and then my buddy's Kia Stinger. I've raced him a couple of times in my video before and after the Whipple Supercharger. And then we have my buddy's Alex SC300 right here in the background. I'm gonna go mess around with my buddy Drew. His car is pushing a lot more wheel horsepower than I am, but we actually, I actually picked up some Boostane, and I want to see what the car actually does on 91, and then maybe 93, 94 octane with the Boostane. Whipple does recommend this Boostane to be ran in on these cars with the Whipple. Hit up my tuner to see if I could possibly turn it up on 91, but he said that my tune is actually maxed out on 91. I would have to get a return style fuel system in order to be able to make more power. So I'm gonna try out the Boostane first and see how that is. Hopefully you know, it picks up a decent amount of power, but most importantly, I want to see how much it does. So we're gonna go ahead and go down to Mexico and see if I could get a run with my buddy, and hopefully the outcomes are pretty good. But his car is insane, definitely pushing about 200 more wheel horsepower than me, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so we just did some runs. Like I said, his car is a lot faster. He definitely destroyed me, but I just topped off and I added some Boostane. This is not sponsored or anything, but like I said, Whipple swears by this. We're gonna drive for a couple of miles, make sure this Boostane mix is in the gas tank, and hopefully I get up to 94 octane from what it says on the bottle on a 16-gallon tank. My Mustang is a 16-gallon tank, so I put this in first and topped off, added another 6 gallons on top of that. So we're gonna go ahead and drive around for a second, and then we're gonna get those runs. Hopefully that 825 crank does some work. We'll see though. Stay. Dude, I almost had you.
You never had me. You never even had your car. No, I'm not gonna lie. Right off the line, you were a little closer.
Yeah.
It seemed like it definitely seemed like you were a little closer. I don't think it's like a night and day difference, but I think if you did it against Mark, it would be.
Yeah.
I think
well, obviously, I feel like you pulled away a lot more before I added that Boostane.
Yeah.
And I was like holding in
on that last one.
On you.
Really bad.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, that one seemed a little too close.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it still mixing in? But no, definitely was the. I mean, it definitely did help.
It did something.
I need to race Mark now.
Yeah, you gotta
see if I could get a couple of runs in with him.
With Mark, it'd be really close.
I need to get him away from those 40 rolls, Mark. We need to do like a 60 roll.
60 roll, I think you got him.
He's watching. He's probably gonna watch this. So,
he'll watch it.
Mark, 60 rolls only.
He's calling you out, Mark. He's calling you out.
So,
I feel like I need.
anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I am gonna attempt to run my buddy's Huracan Performante. I've raced against him before doing 40-mile-an-hour rolls, which he has the advantage against me at 40 miles an hour since that car is all-wheel drive. I'm going to try to bring him up to a 60-mile-an-hour roll. I also want to try to race Drew in the Supra and see how that is. I believe it's going to be more of a fair race between the Supra and the Mustang on 93 octane with the Boostane. But goals are to replace the transmission with T56 of some sort or MT82, who knows. But I do have another build in the process. For those of you that are aware, I have a 1JZ swap Miata, or had ended up picking up something else. So if you guys are interested, make sure you stay tuned.